Big money going through Del Mar Thoroughbred Club this weekend for the Breeders' Cup. 4 races on Friday, another 9 races on Saturday, totaling $20 million in payouts to owners, trainers, and jockeys, including $6 million for the Classic itself. The winners share $3.5 million. The morning line favorite is a Gun Runner, winner of his last 3 Grade 1 races. The Chestnut Colt going off at 2-1, but when the gates open, defending champion Arrowgate, the 2-1 favorite, Larry Colmus, has a stretch call.
Arrowgate's going to take the far outside route. He's coming up on the outside of Gunnavera, but he's a long way behind Gun Runner and Collected as they make their way to the top of the stretch in the Breeders' Cup Classic. They're into the stretch, and it's Collected and Gun Runner. They've been battling since the gates opened. Gun Runner's got the lead. Collected, West Coast is bearing down on them on the outside. Final 16, Gun Runner reaching for the wire. Collected's alongside, and then comes West Coast and War Story, but Gun Runner's on top of the world. He wins the Breeders' Cup Classic.
Gun Runner is your winner with Florent Giroux aboard. The 4-year-old Chestnut Colt trained by Steve Asmussen, paying $680 for the win. As for Arrowgate, he finishes in 5th. Matt Gilson was out there for all the action.
After all of the pre-race hype about the showdown between Gun Runner and Arrowgate, Gun Runner found himself in a different duel in the final turn, neck and neck with Collected coming into the home stretch. The biggest question about Gun Runner had been this distance. He had struggled going this far before, but today at least his finishing kick was too powerful for Collected or anyone else out there. Here's what Gun Runner's team had to say about their horse and his performance today.
I knew, when Collected was still next to me at the quarter pole, that was just a 2-horse race, and I was super happy Gun Runner was able to push him back and show him who was the best today.
I don't think there was anything easy about it. He took it to him, went against the bias of the racetrack, and just showed who he is. The year that he's put together to culminate it with a victory in such a classic field is, obviously Horse of the Year honors horse, and just hoping to make him immortal.
He just broke very awkward. He just doesn't seem to get a hold of this racetrack for whatever reason, man. I hate to blame it on the track, but I mean, he's shown it time and time again, and I keep trying to talk myself into he's going to like it one day, and he just never did. I mean, normally he'd gobble up ground going that fast. He did in Dubai and everywhere else, but for some reason, he just don't ever seem to get a hold of it here.
By all accounts, Gun Runner a deserving champion here at the final race of the Breeders' Cup. From Del Mar, I'm Matt Gilson, KUSI Sports.
Mike Smith has rode Arrowgate every single time he's lost to Del Mar. I'm not saying anything, but I'm saying something. The other features, here's Larry Colmus.
Breeders' Cup, Mike Smith have done it. Stormy Liberal, Randall Richards' boy. It is very close. It looked like Bar of Gold has defeated him. He's Mesa, but Wuhita has done it. Wuhita over Rhododendron. Roy H. and Pinto Sormo do it in the Breeders' Cup sprint. World approval does it in the Breeders' Cup mile. Good Magic's gonna win his first race, and he's gonna do it in the Breeders' Cup Juvenile. Talismanic is the winner.
Well, this San Diego regular high school football season is over. Saturday, the CIF Selection Committee announcing playoff matchups for Open Division through Division 5. We actually have all the matchups on our website, KUSI.com right now. Click on the PPR page if you want to go check them out. Here's a look at the top teams in each division. We'll start with the Open Division featuring the top 8 in Division 1. These games will kick off on Friday, November 17th. Top seed Mission Hills will host the 8th seed Grossmont. Sure, the Hillers are excited about that one. The 2 seed Helix will welcome in Madison. The 3 seed San Marcos will take on Western Division champion St. Augustine. And because one time a year isn't enough, it's the Beach Bowl for the surfboard between Torrey Pines and La Costa Canyon. As for the rest of the top seeds, Division 1, El Camino and Eastlake, the top seeds there. Division 2, Ramona and Bishops. Boy, that'd be a good Division 2 final as Ramona's undefeated for the first time ever. Then Division 3, Southwest El Centro and Santa Fe. Division 4, UC and San Diego. That'll be another really good final. And Division 5, Vincent Memorial and Crawford. And oh, by the way, just in case you didn't know, the Sweet 16 is up for vote. That's right, 16 prep football players for the 7th and final Silver Pigskin Finals chair on the USS Midway Museum. You can go to all of our social media sites and vote 3 times via Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. The winner of the fan vote, along with the other finalists, will be announced next Friday, November 10th, on the Prep Pigskin Report. That's right, we'll announce all 7 finalists next Friday right here on the PPR. Now, we have a full complement of prep playoffs tonight. That's why I've recruited the help of PPR reporter Allison Edmonds and PPR student-athlete reporter Brandon Stone for some volleyball and water polo action. Miss Edmonds, Mr. Stone, are you ready for this?
Yes.
All right, go. You're so excited. Girls Volleyball Open Division quarterfinals. 8 seed La Costa Canyon taking on top seed Torrey Pines. That's Jessie Lumsden with 17 kills, as this is Emily Fitzner with one of her 23 assists to Kinderham with 10 kills, while Lady Falcon Kiara McNulty with her 20th assist to Jamie Whitmarsh. 24 kills for her. Torrey Pines wins 3-1. They'll go on to face the winner of the next one on Wednesday in the semifinals. Who will that be, Mr. Stone?
Hey, I seem to have that information right here. Open Division time. Ramona traveling down the mountain to Bishops. Check out Lady Knight Athena Lauta bringing the pain on those Bulldogs. And Haley Gibson, well, she's going to go ahead and put a cherry on top of that thing as Bishops wins 3 games to nada. They get TP Wednesday.
It was a battle of the Titans at Otay Ranch, Poway versus Eastlake. Set point in the third for Poway, and it's Willoughby Finley who scores on the serve, and it's 2-1 Poway. Then fourth set match point for Poway, and it's the senior captain, Ali Sager, who scores the winner, and Poway wins the battle of the Titans, the final 3-1.
All right, Division I quarterfinal, OLP and point Loma. Third set to pilots, Gabby Preciado. Impressive with the big roof as OLP wins the set 25-17. Pointers junior Sierra Coffo, who will play beach volleyball at LSU, closes out the match with a kill as Coffo, 12 kills for her. Point Loma wins it 3-1. Mr. Stone.
Point Loma was not down with OLP. Another Division I quarterfinal. Scripps Ranch, number 5 seed at Del Norte, the number 4 seed. Check out Del Norte's Maddie Oplitz, assisting senior Haley Henderson, one of her 21 kills, while Lady Nighthawks Lauren Yee with her 37th dig, helping Leah Kay get in the game point as Del Norte wins 3-1, advancing to the Division I semifinals. They get Point Loma.
All right, in the pool, boys water polo Division II quarterfinals at Coggin Pool. 5 Scripps Ranch against number 4 Santana. Falcon senior Carson Miller brings in 2 goals over the heads of the defense. Then Sultan's Max Godin seals the victory with this hat trick. Santana goes on to win 7-5 and advances to the Division II semifinals and face number 1 Claremont on Thursday.
All right, Eastlake taking on Rancho Bernardo. It's 6 versus 3. Titan senior Sean Cochran lobs it just out of the reach. That makes it 4-0. While Broncos junior Arian Moeni sneaks it in on the breakaway to tie the game at 5. Rancho Bernardo goes on to win this one 10-7, advance to the D2 semifinals. On Thursday, here's Mr. Waterpolo, Mr. Stone.
Hey, that bowl looks nice. Let's just stay there as it's Granite Hills and modern day. You got to coach them one shot at a time, and Fernando Morgan's passed at Juan Hernandez for the score. Well, that's a shot that makes it at the time, 5-2 Modern Day. In the third, now Hernandez to David Brown, getting a score as well. Game high 3 for Brown as Modern Day wins, final 7-6. Edmonds, go ahead.
In the open division, number 8 Westview facing number 1 Coronado. First period, Naismith passes to Andy Rogers for the score, and that makes it 2-1 Coronado. Second period, Rogers again with the score, putting Coronado up 8-3. Rogers had a game-high 6 scores. The final, 15-10, Coronado.
All right, excellent job, you two. Final thoughts.
You can see all these highlights on our website at kosi.com/sports. There's plenty of unique content there you have to see.
And for the record, Northern California, it ends before Santa Barbara County. Just letting you know, that's where it ends.
Brandon, you know that's not true. We're here to give news, not fake news. All right, San Diego State still has an outside chance to play in the conference title game. They need 2 more losses by Fresno State, but they also have to win out to get the West bid in the Mountain West. Fresno State playing BYU in a non-conference affair, while San Diego State playing up in NorCal against San Jose State. We head to San Jose, where San Diego State knows the way, as 24-point road favors. Rashad Penny picking up where he left off in Hawaii. 54 yards and a touchdown on the first drive of the game. Second drive, and watch the senior break off a run measuring 82 yards, finds the end zone for the second time in the evening. And look at these numbers. This would be great for just one game, but that's just one quarter. 144 yards and 2 touchdowns in one quarter. And they're not done yet. Essex forced their first turnover of the game. Nice pick by Parker Baldwin leads to another score. While fullback Nick Bodden, look at this play. Watch him go up and over. First receiving touchdown for the fullback, 28-0 early on. Rashad, actually, this right here is Juwan Washington. He would also go over 100 yards. And then, of course, there's Mr. Rashad Penny. He goes for 254. This is third touchdown of the game. Aztecs run for a school record 554 yards. And again, 234 and 3 touchdowns coming from him. And he's now the NC2A rushing leader, the final 52-7. Back home, USD trying to win their 19th straight PFL game. They host Drake. Torrey strike first in the opening quarter. Anthony Lawrence fires a laser to Ross Dwelly for the 7-yard touchdown. Makes it 7-0. Second quarter now, and the former foothiller and silver pigskin finalist connects with sophomore Michael Bandy, 14-7. 6 seconds left in the half, and look at Lawrence roll out, find Justin Priest for a big 36-yard gain. It leads to a 24-yard field goal by Patrick Murray just before the half. 17-7 at the break. Third quarter now, and it's USD's Keyshawn Patel with the interception. And then on the following drive, Zach Holland catches a 3-yard touchdown from Lawrence. This would make it 24-7 USD, and that right there is Terrell freshman Emilio Martinez, 13-yard touchdown. USD wins it 45-15. By the way, former Poway Titan J.J. Peterson becomes the all-time sack leader in this one. Out east, Grossmont College welcoming Golden West out of Huntington Beach. We're going to pick this up, 6:39 left in the game, and this is Grossmont's Nels Haltom with the field goal. That ties the game at 27. 1:13 left, and it's the Griffins' Lane Self. He gets the pick. And watch what he does. He goes 53 yards for the touchdown and a 33-27 lead as Grossmont goes on to win it 36-34. They'll face Palomar College next week. Meanwhile, Mesa College facing Mount San Jacinto out of the suburbs in Hemet. The Eagles' Shuron Jones to Michael Stewart, 62 yards. And that's good for a 6-0 lead, but Mesa's Logan Velo and his 248 all-purpose yards, 50 coming on the catch and run. Right here, one of 4 touchdowns for him. The Olympians go on to win this one, the final 35-12. Southwestern College taking on Desert in a home JUCO matchup. First quarter, Southwestern's Duran Miller gets the quarterback sack, 8.5 on the year for him. Next Jaguars possession, it's Isaiah Strayhorn from 10 yards out. Former Eastlake Titan gives him a 10-0 lead. Second quarter now, it's Strayhorn again. This time, it's 10 yards out again, 17-0. Right before the half, it's DeMonte Morris who fakes and takes a hit, but finds Noah Jeffers with the toe-tapping TD. That'd be good for the NFL as Southwestern rolls in this one, 59-21. Welcome back to the All Sports San Diego Kings opening their ABA season against the Team Trouble out of Stockton. 2005 Silver Pigskin winner Abe Muhesi, part of the group that brings the ABA here. That's Braxton Smith going down the court for 2 of his 12. Teammate James Hancock gets 2 of 16, but the Team Trouble's Christian Williams goes for a game-high 23. Stockton wins it 118-104. Up in Vista, 8 different gyms teaming up together at CrossFit Trifecta to determine the North County's fittest men's and women's squad. That right there, well, they couldn't actually get a good MC, so they got our own Brandon Stone. This morning's battle, a reminder that anybody can compete if they stick to their fitness goals.
You can feed off the crowd. That really helps when you have people yelling at you, especially after that last workout we did with the strength. When you have the crowd on your back supporting you, you can definitely lift more weight because you're feeling their intensity too. Today we actually have an advanced female team. They were the only advanced female team, so we didn't have any other girl advanced female team, so we put them with the guys today. Their weight is different, and but that's about it, and they're still competing and hanging with these guys. So I like seeing that part. I like seeing the girls keep up with the guys in this sport. That's the cool part.